Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we got version 18 of Royale. Let's just start off with some general changes. I have actually finally done a quite highly requested change, and I have added trees all around the map. And, you know, I'm quite proud of it. I'm kind of sorry I didn't do this earlier, but it's here now. Only for a short while though, because next season is coming up soon. Some of the Halloween decorations around the map have started to disappear, of course, now that Halloween is over, like the gravestone here and such are all now gone. That's it for the general changes. Here in Tilted Towers, the helicopter chest right there has been nerfed, so it's sort of a bit overpowered before, and I think I have sort of spread out the loot here a bit. Instead of just finding everything you need in that one chest, there's, I think, a chest right there that gives a good assault rifle. And over in here, I know there's a good heavy shotgun under these stairs. So, it just takes a little bit more effort to find an entire loadout. And also, of course, sort of the military stuff has spread around a bit more. And now down here, the restaurant has been closed and sort of barred off. Chain link fence off, and there's now a government car here and an eco truck. Over in the studio, it's been removed even more, and also I've sort of messed with the vending machines, so they now give sort of different stuff. Mainly this vending machine right here would give a boom bow, which I thought was a bit overpowered, but you can now have a rocket launcher at least, and some other decent items from here. Neo base over here has been built up a lot more, and I've also changed the loot slightly again. And also I buffed the vending machine right here. Instead of having all blue items, there's a combat shotgun, heavy sniper, and a scar. And that's all for the main map. Now let's go over to Arid Isles. Okay, Arid Isles itself hasn't gotten very many changes, but just the mist here is in general a bit denser. And also the storm is a bit smaller, so you're going to have to deal with the storm just slightly more. And now finally on to LTMs. First LTM we got here is the return of Frozen Nightmares. It's going to be here until the next big change to Arid Isles, so... Okay, this next LTM we got here is a big one. It's called Restore Hope. And basically this is sort of defending the Hope Hospital from waves of fiends. You start off in the hospital, the storm will be shrinking the entire time, and I think there's about 6 waves, really 5 waves, and then there's a final wave. And between waves you get to teleport over to this shop here, and the shop here has its own storm circle. I figured out that if I have a regular storm controller and then a simple storm controller, there can be 2 safe zones within one storm, and well, that's pretty neat. You start off with just some common items unlocked, and most of them are free, except with some exceptions of sort of a bit better common items. And then after you complete the first wave, you unlock uncommon, then after the next wave, rare, epic, legendary, then extras. And extras are really just items that I haven't included anywhere else, like the Fiend Hunter crossbow. It's not on epic because I think it would be a bit overpowered for then. So you get things like the Infinity Blade and the Fiend Hunter crossbow and all sorts of miscellaneous items to use on the final wave. I'm just starting the game here real quick just to show an example. So you get about a minute at the start to sort of loot and also buy things from the shop. So the shop will be open. There's sort of a glitch with the sign because there are 2 signs placed on top of each other. One for it being closed, one for it being open, and even when one is hidden, is sort of glitches out both of them. So yeah. And here's the shop. So as we haven't started a wave yet, we can't go up to getting uncommon stuff, and we'll just have to survive with what we have right now. And so we'll get a shotgun. I'm not going to spend any coins. You do start off with 20 coins, and then you get some coins per wave, and it starts off at like 15 at the end of the wave, and goes up by 15 to like 30, 45, 60, etc. So Just for about a minute, though increasing time, you get to just fight off fiends, and after surviving for however long the wave is, you'll be granted 15 coins, and then you'll get to go back into the shop. And now that we've completed the first wave, we get to go up to the uncommon items, and after completing the next wave, we would get rare items. I'm going to get this heavy assault rifle right now, because heavy assault rifles are actually quite effective against fiends just because of the high damage per hit they do. And the green heavy assault rifle is actually a lot better than the gray heavy assault rifle, because gray heavy assault rifle takes like 3 hits with headshots to kill a brute, where the green heavy assault rifle makes it go all the way down to 2 hits, and you can one-shot regular fiends where you had to do 2 hits, even headshots, to kill a fiend with a gray heavy assault rifle. So it's a really big upgrade. See, one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. Oh, and also, every wave there is a new type of monster that spawns. So yeah. And the round ends, and we get 30 coins this time. We get to go into the shop, and now rare items are unlocked. And it just sort of keeps going on like this until you get to the final wave. You have to defeat 6 gold brutes, and every time you defeat a gold brute, you'll get one of those llama jewel things. And you have to turn those llama jewels into this button here. And once you do all that, then the game will be finished. But if you don't do it, or don't do it in time, then you'll lose. And you can get 2 spawns in this. If you don't have time to be revived, you can still come back. But the respawn time is extremely slow, like max, like 30 seconds to respawn. So, alright, so this is now preparing for the final wave. So we're now able to get stuff like the Fiend Hunter crossbow, and if you really want to, you can get the Infinity Blade. But I've actually found the Infinity Blade isn't quite the best thing against fiends, because you have to get really close up to them, and that means they can damage you a lot. You do have a bit of extra health, but it's still not that much. One sort of cool thing I've added is that the shop will automatically teleport you back if the shop closes while you're in it. So this wave just started, and oh god, immediately teleported back. Okay, so these are the gold brutes that we need to kill, just these main ones. And every time you kill one, you'll get a llama jewel, and it can be sort of a pain because the jewel will take up 1 inventory slot, and you can only pick up 1 of those at a time. So you have to sort of kill one and then turn the jewel into a button and repeat while dodging all other monsters. And here I actually just turned in the last jewel, and it's actually not supposed to do this. It's supposed to completely clear the storm. I know why it's doing this though, because there's that storm controller over there, so I guess I just gotta fix that. But once you get all the jewels in, everything will be cleared, and all the monsters will disappear, and the storm will completely go away. And that's it for this LTM. On to the next one. This next LTM we got is another experimental LTM called Experiment Progressive Respawn Loot. So in this LTM you have a lot more spawns than usual, and also the storm is a bit slower. And basically over the course of the match, when you die, you'll respawn with better and better items. In fact, if you die far enough into the match, you'll be able to respawn with items that are better than anything else you could regularly get in the match. So early game, this can be sort of good, and if you like have just bad items and are really far in the game, if you die, you'll actually get sort of an upgrade. So we'll just see how this goes, and I'm actually thinking of making this into an actual feature in Variant Royale. That's sort of the point of these experiment LTMs, just testing a mechanic to see whether I like it or not, and mostly I just keep those experimental things within LTMs, but this is actually planned to actually be used in the game. Okay, and this last LTM we got here is Realistic Royale. Basically all settings are set to be realistic, such as there is no storm, there's no shield, there's no building or anything, and I have sort of nerfed pretty much all the loot around the map to sort of fit this. Like, this would normally have some pretty good stuff, but now it just has like gray and green items. And that's the last LTM this update. Thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.